Hello, my name is Jennifer Romero, and I'll be talking about the Poisonwood Bible. The Poisonwood Bible is a story told by the wife and four daughters of Nathan Price, a fierce evangelical Baptist who takes his family and mission to the Belgian Congo in 1959. They carry with them everything they believe they will need from home, but soon they find that all of it, from the garden seeds to scripture, is calamitously transformed on African soil. What follows is a suspenseful epic and one family's tragic undoing and remarkable reconstruction over the course of 3 decades in post-colonial Africa. Some of the major characters include Orlando Price, who is the mother of the four Price children and the wife of Nathan Price. Nathan Price, being the father of the children, who is a Baptist missionary and takes his family into the heart of Africa in an attempt to convert the native peoples to Christianity. Rachel Price is the oldest daughter that acts smarter than she actually is and provides comic relief throughout the novel. Meanwhile, Leah Price is the second oldest, and she is a twin to Ada. She is devoted to her father and later devoted herself to the African continent. The other twin, Ada Price, is the third oldest, and she is handicapped by a strong limp and seems plagued by a sense of forbidding the future. And the youngest being Ruth Mary Price. Although she is the youngest, she maintains a characteristically independent spirit and she likes to climb trees. The setting takes place in Atlanta and Sanderling, Georgia, as well as the Belgian Congo. The difference is the location, size, and population. In the Belgian Congo in the 1960s, this time period was the Congo crisis, which was occurring, which was a period of turmoil in the First Republic of Congo that began with national independence from Belgium and ended with seizing power of Joseph Mobutu. The first theme in the novel is cultural arrogance from the West, and it is accompanied by Nathan Price because he tries to make the Congolese people assimilate into the traditions of Christianity. And the impact is that it is a reason why the Prices moved to Congo. And the theme is eventually forgotten at the end of the story. Meanwhile, theme 2 is women in regards to femininity. It is exemplified also by Nathan, as he believes that women's only duty is to marry and follow the orders of their husbands and to receive no education. The impact is that's the reason why Orlando doesn't leave her husband, and also because it was frowned upon to give a divorce. In the end, the theme is obliterated because Orlando becomes a civil rights activist. The third theme is redemption, which is linked to guilt. Theme is exemplified by each of the family members as they all seem to experience their own sense of guilt and their journey to find redemption for it. The impact is that everybody feels guilt for selfishness and not standing up to Nathan, as well as many other things. The status of the theme is upheld after Ruth's death, and she spiritually forgives them for her death, and they receive redemption. One of the literary devices found in the novel is allusion. For example, we came from Bethlehem, Georgia, bearing Betty Crocker came mixes into the jungle. This device was used as an allusion to the American way of life. Figurative language was also found in the book. For example, every surface was covered and boiling, and the path like black flowing lava in the moonlight. King Solver utilizes the simile in order to help better describe the village. Diction, which is exemplified by strong men sloshed in slow motion through waist-deep water, dragging their boats, while the rest of us waited our turn to get into someone's canoe. The author uses words that have an alliterative effect, emphasizing the desperation the family was experiencing. Finally, the other literary device used is colloquial language. For example, but when we stepped off the plane and the Congolese people surrounded us, Lord. By using colloquial language, the author is able to give the characters more personality, and it gives the audience more familiarity. Some of the questions I asked, is what choice would it have made if you were Oleana in regards to her marriage? I would expect myself to divorce, but I don't actually know since I didn't live through that time period and I wasn't raised with the beliefs they were. And do you think King Solomon intended us to take away any message concerning forgiveness? I believe they did because eventually all the characters received forgiveness after Ruth's death. And how would you justify the way Nathan treated the prize woman? I think they treated him as the way he did because it's the way he believed women during that time should be treated with no rights. These two are my favorite quotations. The first one being because it means the people gain knowledge from what they possess and experience. The second one being because in order to have the gift of life, one has to be willing to suffer. The third one means to me that sometimes one cannot control what is going on in our lives. And the fourth one, Ada questions God's justice as he could condemn people because of his skin, which was interesting to me because most people look up to their gods and they would think that they have mercy for others while theirs doesn't. My final analysis was I wasn't particularly in favor of the book because it goes against most of my beliefs by a woman how they should be treated, and I didn't like how they weren't able to stand up to Nathan, at least the prize women. I would not read it again. Thank you.